Hi, I'm James Baker, founder of James Baker and Associates and international tax expert slash entrepreneur. And this clip you're about to see is from our last Ask Me Anything. If you want to ask me some questions, I come on live Wednesdays and Thursdays as much as I can. You can join with the link in the description below. I'd love to see you there, but let's get to the clip.
When do I need to file tax returns when filing for an ITIN for the first time and for a newly created LLC or Inc.? So in order to apply for an ITIN, generally you have to file a tax return. That's the reason we use to request most ITINs, is that we say you have the tax filing requirements. So that's the general reason we use for filing an ITIN. So we actually do file a tax return, and you're supposed to file at least one return every, I believe, 3 years to keep your ITIN active. That way, it stays active. If you don't file tax returns at least once every 3 years, it won't be active. And filing a really simple 1040 NR is not that complicated, and we do it for most of our clients whenever, every couple of years. We generally wouldn't need to file it. And for a newly created LLC or corporation, if you have a corporation, you're supposed to file a tax return every year, whether you use it or not. And if you have an LLC, you need to file your 5472. Again, we're assuming that these are all foreign-owned companies. You have to file your 5472 every year by April 15th to report any related party transactions. Paying to open the company is a related party transaction, and generally you would have to file in the first year. If you fund your company in the first year and then never pay yourself or take money out in the second year, then you wouldn't actually have to file the 5472 filing in the second year. If you are a U.S. person, the LLC is disregarded and you wouldn't have the 5472 filing requirement. However, that's not generally most of my audience, and it's not really, you're not paying taxes on it. So if I'm let's say George is Peruvian and he has an LLC, and he actually comes to the US and works with his LLC, and he has to pay tax on $50,000 income he earns in the US. He still has to file the 5472 to report the related party transactions, and he also has to file the 1040 NR and pay tax on the income he earned from the LLC in the US, and that would be reported on Form 1040 NR Schedule C generally. So I know I'm talking really fast about this stuff, but it's recorded. You can watch it again if you have any questions, or go back over it, because there's a lot of nuances. And honestly, if you're making a lot of money and you do have some stuff in the U.S., or you do travel to the U.S., you should get it evaluated. Make sure that you're not exposed for paying U.S. taxes.